Is the end of Final Destination Bloodlines really what happened, or have you been tricked? This is your spoiler warning. If you haven't seen it yet, save this video and come back, and I've got a full movie breakdown here. Here's everything you need to know. At the end, Death finally catches up to Stephanie and Charlie by throwing a train at them. But did that really happen? Let me explain. Now, you might think the ending is a closing of a loop, that Steph and Charlie die and that's the end of it all, that Death got everyone, but this is not what happened, nor is this movie tied to the previous movies directly. Let me explain. Steph pricking her finger before the disaster strikes is a very strong indication that what we see at the end of the movie is in fact a premonition and not what really happened. If the credits didn't roll, we would see her come out of her premonition and warn Charlie. They would start another cycle of running and escaping death together. This is, however, left open to interpretation, and I don't expect a sequel to follow Steph and Charlie. However, I think Steph may survive and show up. That has happened before with Clear River in the Institution in Final Destination 2. Some evidence points towards it not being a premonition and they did actually eat it, and that is that it's not really a big enough disaster to warrant one, because we only get to see it get Steph and Charlie. But reminder, this is a train derailing, a huge disaster. And it's been done before. It's the exact second premonition that ends Final Destination 3, when the visionary in that movie has a vision of their train derailing, and that is when the movie ends, when she comes back from the premonition. The movie ended on a cliffhanger to see if she would ever be able to change the future or not, but we never met this character again. Personally, I'm leaning towards a premonition, but you never escape death for long, and I'm not sure we'll see Steph and Charlie again. Nor do I think that we should. I think the next movie should follow the next batch of people. And yes, during the credits there are newspaper clippings suggesting that the train did derail and get Stephanie and Charlie, but are credits really canon? This is a series that has had a lot of alternate endings, deleted scenes, and things changed between movies. We've even been told that the survivors of 2 did not survive in the end and were killed off screen, but that's been retconned. They are now considered to have cheated death. So in my opinion, it is up for interpretation. Do you think that the ending was a premonition, or did it really happen? Let me know in a comment and follow for more.